The way that I feel about government involvement in local food is a lot the way Gandhi felt about Western civilization, which is it would be a very good idea. And in point of fact, we do have government involvement in the marketplace on local food, but nearly all of their involvement amounts to creating a stack of disincentives for the competitiveness of local food. I mean, I'll just give you some examples, some off-the-cuff examples. I mean, if you buy food locally at a store, you pay a sales tax. If you buy this food mail order, interstate, no sales tax. Walmart has practices with its suppliers that 25 years ago would have been illegal under the antitrust laws, and now we give them a free ride. We have provisions in the World Trade Organization that make it illegal to provide useful consumer information to people about where food comes from as a way of discouraging people from buying local. And we've got securities laws that were enacted in the early Jurassic period that make it outrageously expensive for small investors to put money into small businesses. So the result is that even though we have $26 trillion that people have in pension and stocks and bonds and insurance funds, none of that money is in the half of the economy that is small and local. So we have a terrible, terrible problem right now. Another problem is economic development. Economic development, I just finished a study for the Kellogg Foundation where we looked at the 3 largest economic development programs in 15 states, including Ohio. We looked at 45 programs in all, and we found that 90% of the programs spend most of their money on attracting or retaining non-local business, the things we know are least connected with economic development. So all of these things in law and public policy need to be changed if we're going to even just level the playing field between local food businesses and non-local food businesses. And so I regard the most important thing for public policy to do is to dismantle all of those bad things that they have done over the last 2 generations. I think there are some very positive things that local government could do, and we lay some of these things out in our study. We talk about procurement reforms to make it easier, more effective for local, county, and state government to selectively buy local goods and services. We talk about zoning reforms as a way of getting urban food districts established to link urban farms and processors more effectively together. We've talked about mobilizing, harnessing the public health services to get involved and make their campaigns more centered around local food. And we've talked about how to take, say, public employee pension funds and start to focus those investments at least a little bit on local food. So there's a long list of very proactive things that public policy could do.